Hi Laura, how are you?
I'm really well, thank you. Actually, I'm quite excited today because this is going to be our first Lunchtime Lowdown.
That's right, and today we're going to be talking about the top 5 interview tips for candidates to give them the best chance of success when they go along to interview for a job.
That's right. So Ben, what's your top tip then?
My number 1 tip to start off with is making sure that you prepare. It's really important before you go along to see somebody that you've researched the company, research the people that you're going to be meeting, and obviously research the role itself, so you give yourself the best chance of success when you're talking about it with them.
That is right, actually. The first question I always ask in an interview is, what do you know about the company and what's brought you here today?
Absolutely.
So you want to be prepared for that first question so it doesn't knock you off.
Indeed. So how about yourself? What's your top tip?
My top tip is about making sure you arrive not all flustered.
Mm-hmm.
And the way you can do that is know where you're going.
Yeah.
Find out the location, how to get there, where you're parking, how long it's going to take you, so you arrive in plenty of time. Probably arrive about 10 minutes early so that you're...
That's a really good point as well, because interviews can cause nerves at the best of times, and making sure that you're not worried about being there on time is really important, and it just gives you that chance to kind of feel a bit more comfortable, a bit more confident when you walk into the interview room.
That's right. So, what about you then? Give me another one.
I think following on from the preparation piece, it's about actually realising that an interview is a two-way street.
Yeah.
So as much as the company and the person you're meeting with is trying to find out whether or not you're the right person for them, it's also about whether or not that company is the right fit for you. So on top of all that research we've already talked about, get some questions ready. There's going to be things that you want to find out to make sure it's the right opportunity for you. Don't be afraid to ask people questions, because they're normally pretty happy to tell you about it and try and get you excited in the role.
That's right. It shows a bit of initiative as well, doesn't it, if you've got some questions prepared. Okay.
Your turn.
Okay, my next tip is, if you've got any testimonials from people who you've worked with before or previous clients, bring them along if it's a written thing. References are great. It kind of gives people that confidence, that could seal the deal for you. Also, if you've got any examples of work that you've done before, bring them along to show if it's relevant to the role. Or if you haven't got any of those, just think of some examples that you can talk about, which is a really good preparation for the inevitable competency-based questions.
Yeah, and I think that's really the kind of the minimum standard, really, is you've got to expect people to be asking you questions about not just can you do the job, but tell me when you've actually done this job, and demonstrate the ability to do what it is they need you to do. So that's really, really important.
That's good. Final tip then. Is it the handshake?
Eye contact and a firm handshake, but don't do that.
Don't break the interviewer's hand.